In this video I would like to give you a quick demonstration of the backtesting mode for the LMBFZones indicator. So I'm just going to drop the indicator on my chart to start off with, and press OK, and the zones will come up as previously shown on a different video for the standard mode. To go into the backtesting mode, you simply make sure the chart's activated and press the B key, backtesting. And what happens is you get this vertical line which shows the current time that you're at. So if I then move left, use the greater than or less than keys to move left or right. I can move one step at a time and you will see the zones appearing and disappearing as I come across it. Now, one thing I didn't mention in previous video is that you have this extra solid line here, and this is essentially a line of support and resistance caused by a previous zone being broken. So that's quite useful to have, and you can turn that on and off using the X key, depending on whether you want to see it or not. Now, if I want to jump to a further ahead, I can just put my mouse over to the candle and double click, and it moves straight away to here. And what you also see is that at the top here the times change as you move left and right through the candles, and also you'll see that the trends do change if the trends change due to price action. So I think it just changed there. Okay. Now, one useful thing to know is that if you wanted to, you can display the lower time frame zones on here and literally step through one by one based on lower time frame candles. So to do that, I will display the lower time frames by pressing the L key. In this case it's the 1 hour on the 4 hour chart, and then I'm going to use the open and close square brackets to change the backtest period, which you can see at the top left is currently 1 hour, and I'm going to bring it down to, actually 1 hour is good. I'm on 1 hour on the 4 hour chart. Now if I use the less than and greater than, it takes 4 presses to go through one 4 hour candle, and you can see underneath that the 1 hour zones are changing very slightly, even though I haven't always completed a full candle. Let's move back to this point here and just carry on going back. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you click on a different place further ahead, it's easy to jump straight to whichever place you want. Okay, if you want to, another useful thing for this backtest period is you can actually go to a higher backtest period, and then that will allow you to go back in time, maybe a day at a time or 4 hours at a time. So if I use the square bracket open, change it to the H4 chart, and then I use the less than to go left, you see it jumps one candle at a time because I'm on the H4 chart. There I go, change the backtest period to the daily, and then do the same thing. You'll find it goes about 6 candles at a time because there's 6 4 hour candles in the day. So very flexible, very easy. All the other functionality described in the other video about the standard settings are available, so you can turn off demand zones, you can just show zones with the trend, you can show off untested zones only, or you can show off zones for the different time frames by using the by first coming off backtest mode and then selecting which zones you want to show. So currently I'm on the H1 as selected period. I change up to the daily, press the X key to show the Z key to show the daily zones, go back to backtesting mode, and then you can see both the H1 hourly and the daily zones as you scroll back in time. Hopefully that's all clear. There's a lot of functionality in this and it will take a little bit of time to get used to, but hopefully that's giving you some kind of insight as to what's actually possible with this indicator. Thanks for watching.